Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd, and it's time for another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode recap. Turtle power, smooth Raphael. You'll see why in a moment. Before I get into this week's episode, a couple things about the previous episode, the season 4 premiere, that I missed. Thanks everybody who reminded me that not only was April wearing a yellow jumpsuit that looked like the 80s April O'Neil outfit, but her gun that she has looks like the video camera that April O'Neil had in the 80s series as well. Nice touch there, you guys. This new intro, I don't know why I didn't talk about this, but this new intro is sweet. It starts off like normal, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then the Triceraton foot lands on the sewer cover. Leonardo gives this whole speech about the Triceratons are on the earth and they're destroyed it with the black hole generator and now we must stop them. And then it goes back into the Leonardo's leader in blue when they're all in space. It's a beautiful intro. It's a lovely set for these episodes. Sorry. I got excited. I'm so stoked. New intro. I love it. Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon. Bathe in its delicious glory. That just got weird. Okay, this is week's episode. The moons of Thalos, the three, the episode Mona Lisa. So in the last episode, the turtles end up in front of a bunch of Triceratons ready to attack. They're shooting at the Fugitoid ship. At the same time, the Triceratons are also fighting the Salamandrian army. If you remember the Neutralizer, it's basically that race, that tribe, that group of species. The Fugitoid ship starts to crash land, and while it's crash landing, it bumps into a Salamandrian ship, which also crash lands on this ice planet, similar to the ice planet in The Empire Strikes Back. So last episode we had a scene that looked like the first Star Wars. This episode we got them on the ice planet like Empire Strikes Back. Are they gonna have Wookiees in the next episode? If we see some furry creatures. And this is where we meet the Salamander Commander, whose name is, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce, it's like and he has a lady with him. Ooh, who could this be? And they're all upset like, man, these turtles and Fugitoid, they crashed our ship. You know, we just got a new paint job on this thing. You know, I was supposed to put some rims on this, and now it's all messed up. They ain't even give me their insurance. We gotta take them out. And the commander's trying to be real cool with them, like, oh, they have bravery and courage. But the girl, the whole time, she's like, nah, we need to shoot them. We need to cap those fools. They messed up your car. They scuffed your sneakers. They got to go. Pow, 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 pow. So the turtles only have a little bit of oxygen left, a little bit of heat left on this planet because it's so cold. But luckily, Donatello figures out that there's some kind of metal that's on the planet. If they can get that metal, they can use it to repair the ship. They run into the Salamander Commander and his accomplice, and they're just ready to fight. And Leonardo's like, nah, man, we cool. Hey, everything's all right. We all good. And he puts his hand out to shake his hand, not realizing that for the Salamandrians, that is a gesture of combat. So they go into a full fight, and Raphael gets to fight Lady Lizard. And while he's fighting her, she beats him up. And he loves it. Looks like Raphael met his match. Huh? I hope you got that reference. The Salamandrians put the turtles under ice. They finally get out with the help of the Fugitoid. And Leonardo's like, oh man, they put ice on us. They attacked us, even though I'm kind of the person that caused it, but don't matter. We gotta take them down. Donatello's like, yeah, we gotta take them down. Michelangelo's like, yeah. Casey Jones like, Casey Jones wants to fight them. Abe was like, I got my camera blaster. I'm ready. And Raph's like, hey man, why don't we just talk to him? And everyone's looking at Raph like, what? Raphael, the one that always fights first, asks questions later, now wants to chat. And then he starts talking to Casey. He's like, hey man, what do you think about a turtle and a newt? Like getting together. You think that's a thing? Ah, Raph got that love. Turtle salamander love. Yeah, since Raphael got beat by this girl, he now has a crush on her because he likes just how feisty she is. And by the way, the Lady Lizard is voiced by Zelda Williams, so congratulations, Zelda Williams, you were great as that. And the Salamander Commander, oh, who else can you get to be a commander of an army but Keith David? Since no one will listen to Raphael, he goes rogue. He climbs up a mountain, finds the Salamandrians, and they're like, look, man, let's just work together. We can work as a team and both get off this planet. The Lady Lizard's just like, I don't know about all this. So she zaps, but she doesn't zap him. She zaps the ground, which makes him fall. And even Keith David Salamander was all like, oh, this is interesting. You didn't shoot him. What's up with that? You know, you had a good, clean shot. You just shot the ground. She's like, don't worry about me. So the turtles are getting closer to the meadow. What was it called again? Like Aurelian? But then they come across ice monsters and they shoot ice breath. It's like those gum commercials when they put the mint inside and their ladies are like, whoosh, and everything freezes. So they freeze down Donatello. He's all trapped in ice. And then another set of ice monsters catch up with the Salamandrians and they freeze the Salamander commander. So the Lady Lizard is fighting, and she's almost trapped. And then Raphael goes ham. He's like, leave my girl alone! Stabs the ice monsters. And again, like those bugs from the last episode, I guess if you're made completely out of ice, you can do anything to them. You can cut their heads off. You can explode them from the inside. It don't matter. Even though they're living creatures, no blood's coming out. And what was nice about it was she wasn't all like, you saved me. She was like, I am impressed by your fighting skills. So she tells Raph her name. She's like, Rakazin. And then Raphael's like, you know what? Back at home, there's this beautiful painting of a beautiful woman. And I think you should be named this woman. So I'm gonna call you, Mona Lisa. And all the 80s turtle fangirls went, oh my God, it's Mona Lisa! She's on the show! I've written 400 letters to Zero and Brandon saying, please put Mona Lisa on the show! And they finally listened to me! Thank you! Man, now that this Raphael Mona Lisa stuff is going on, Tumblr is gonna get cray-cray. And I especially love, she was like, one day, our noses will touch, the flesh of our noses will touch each other. Believe that. I was like, whoa, shoot. Go ahead, Raph. It only took you like 10 minutes to get yourself a girlfriend. Just like in real life. So now the turtles and the salamandrians are friends. They're fighting these ice monsters together. They slide down a hill after they get the metal from a Triceraton landmine to get back to the ship. I love when they were sliding down the hill with the ice monsters following them. I couldn't help but think of that Super Mario 64 level when you're sliding down the ice. Why do y'all watch these? I'm sorry for you. Future Toy is working feverishly while all the turtles and friends are just dropping off like flies. They're just like, can't breathe no more. Too much ice. Ice, ice, baby. See, this would have probably been the episode to put the Vanilla Ice reference in. They had a Vanilla Ice reference last episode, but right here you were surrounded by ice. It would have just been a nice natural fit. Raphael falls down. Mona Lisa catches him like, you all right? He's like, I have to tell you. And she's like, I know. I was like, oh, honey Leia. Raphael goes to sleep, but he wakes up and there's Mona Lisa right in front of his face like, oh, hey, you're okay now. Future Toy fixed the ship. You got oxygen again. You're warm again. By the way, our helmets are off. So I was just saying, why don't you get over here and get some lizard lips? So Raphael kissed Mona Lisa. Smooth Raphael. Smooth Raphael. But they didn't show the kiss, they just show him getting close, and then they show like Raphael's leg, and you don't see the actual kiss. Does Nickelodeon have like a standards and practices policy? You can't have interspecies kissing in a children's show? Is that a rule, Nickelodeon? Progress! This is 2015. I'm allowed to see mutant, animal, human creatures kiss each other on television without worrying about the kids. I do especially love when they're kissing that the Salamander Commander puts his hand over Michelangelo's face like he's not allowed to see this. I just thought that was a cute little gesture. Cute episode. It was pretty much your standard turtle fare, but it was nice to see the introduction of Mona Lisa. Let me know what you think of this episode and the new Mona Lisa, and remember you can come here every single week to see Ninja Turtle recaps, so make sure you are subscribed to Black Nerd Comedy. I love you like a play cousin. I'm Addy 5000. Rocker, 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 y'all.